Neustark is a Swiss startup that has the goal of mineralizing CO2 in alkaline industrial wastes as recycling concrete, slags or ashes. Our big goal is to store 1 million tons of CO2 in the year 2030. Today we are at our test site where we test the process of indirect mineral carbonation. In this application we are storing CO2 in ash that comes from paper incineration.
In the fight against climate change, we always will want to avoid and reduce emissions as much as we can. But at some point, there are certain emissions we cannot avoid nor reduce. So the point is where carbon capture comes into play, and it can become an important piece in the puzzle to fight climate change.
In the carbonation reactor, pure CO2 or flue gas is fed in to let the CO2 react with the calcium. This reaction forms calcium carbonate, otherwise known as limestone. The limestone is then filtered out of the solvent, and this can be used in a wide application of industries as paper in production, PVC production or cement industry. Measuring the pH value is crucial for this process. This is why it was essential for us to find a partner who can consult us on how to use such kind of sensors as pH measurement. With GF Piping Systems, we found a partner who helped us to find the right sensors, who helped us to learn how to implement this sensor into our system and how to improve the measurements.
GF is producing measuring equipment since 37 years, which include analytical products as well as flow solutions. Neustark has installed a 9950 6-channel transmitter combined with 2 pH electrodes, 2 connectivity and 1 flow sensor. The 9950 6-channel transmitter. This works as a central element in this application. The measuring data can be displayed and can be output via Modbus TCP to the local PLC. The transmitter is modular. That means it can be built the way the customer needs, as far as sensor inputs and output options. And Neustark is using GF measurement solutions because they work reliable and accurate even in a harsh environment. For example, the pH electrodes, they are robust and they last usually twice as long as a competitor product.
This installation is able to store 220 kilograms of CO2 per hour. That's roughly half the capacity of a full-scale plant in the future. Compared to a forest, this plant would sequester roughly as much as 100,000 trees would do in a year. A full-scale plant in the future could sequester roughly 5,000 tons of CO2 per year and producing 12,000 tons of calcium carbonate.
As part of GF's sustainability strategy, we are constantly looking for sustainable applications and markets. And in this aspect, collaborating with startups like Neustark is very interesting because they try out novel technologies to tackle climate change. And we as GF are proud to support their endeavor and solution.